Okay, so we will first of all, these are the video file which I just took a video, and this is the audio which I just recorded. Our target is that we will be taking this video and audio and we'll put it together, we'll sync it in Blender. So if you run this, you'll see the video and there's audio. And then using the Blender, which is a wonderful nice tool. So there is a video and this is the audio. Okay, so what which is a wonderful nice tool, and you can use that and sync that. So what we're going to do, first of all, we will just edit the audio file and we'll just make it a bit more um, nicer, so we can do that in Audacity. So I'll just open the Audacity and I'll just drag and drop this file here. What we'll do is we'll just I'll not explain everything about the Audacity, but in Audacity you can edit a lot of audio. You can make it a little sweeter, and you can make it a little louder. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. So if we run this file in Audacity, okay, so what we want to do here is this is, so you see that the volume is really low, so we can amplify that. And let's see preview. Okay, so what we want to do here is this is a small video which I'm taking. Okay, so that's good enough for me because this is just for the testing purpose. So this is the voice amplified. Now what I want to do is I'll just export these. I will not be doing any other things with this audio. What I'll do is I'll just export this to MP3 to use that in as a final audio. So I'll save it here. Here it will go. Okay, so my MP3 is ready. This was the original WAV file which was recorded by Zoom 1, and this is the edited one. So this is the MP3. Okay, let's just play that. Okay, so what we want to do here is, okay, so it looks good. Now what we want to do is we'll just open this Blender, and the people who are new to the Blender, I cannot explain. It's a big tool. It's more for the animation, but they have one small thing called the video sequence editor also, and you can do amazing things in a video sequencing editor. But this is basically an animation tool, and I have done some animation also, but I'll just today we'll go to video editing. I'll set up some properties quickly. I want to make it 720p, and 29.97 would be my frame rate. And as I said, I'll not be explaining everything. I'll just set up my codec. So I'll be using MPEG, and for the video I'll be using MPEG 4, and for the audio I'll be using MP3. So that's my basic setup for the video output. I'll just make few other changes. I'll make this end frame to 1500 and just zoom in a little bit, zoom out a little bit. And now what we're gonna do is we'll just import our movie file here. So my movie file is in desktop, screen recordings, and this one is my movie file. So before that I just want to make audio video sync also. Okay, so I'm good. So once again I'll add my movie file from here. So here is my movie file, and if you see the length of the movie is outside the frame which I have defined, so probably it's around 2500 if you see here. Okay, and the other way is to find out that what is the length. If you see here 2355 at the end of the name, and then there is a vertical bar and there is a 2355, so that is also the actual length of the, so I'll put an actual length. So I just want to quickly see how it looks. Okay, so what we want to do here, okay, so it looks okay. And I'm in a short, so probably I'll be just making some changes here. I'll cut out my um, open legs part. I really would not appreciate to do that. So I'll just add a transformation strip here quickly, and you don't have to do it for the um, audio video transformation. You don't have to do it. I'm just doing it for my purpose. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just zoom it uniform scale, and then I'll just zoom it a little more, and then I'll bring it down here. Okay, so that's how I have cut out my legs part. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is correct. It's perfect for me. So I'll just make it a little center here myself. Okay, so these are the things, the wonderful things which you can do in the Blender. But the green strip which you see, it's not the objective of this video. Now, what we really want to do is that this green strip, this is like light yellowish green, that's the transformation, and don't talk about it. Don't even pay attention to this. I'm talking about this bluish green strip in the middle. That is an audio which is as part of the video recording. Whenever you record the video, audio is always there. So that strip is the audio which is embedded into the video, and we'll not be using that, because if you play, you can clearly say that it's not a good audio. And this video, so what we want to do really is the sound or the audio which we recorded separately, which I have already created an MP3. So we just want to do, we want to use that one as a final one, and I'll just show you that how it works. So if you see, I'll just make this strip a silent by pressing H, and if you hear this, and you can use that and sync that. So that's really a nice audio, but it's not in sync. If I play this audio, if I go to the starting, and if I play this audio, okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video which I'm taking, and I'm speaking. So it's not in sync. And this video would be correct. So what we need to do is, let's unhide this strip once again, Alt H, and then we know that I started speaking about these things around here, probably not in the beginning. I'm not speaking, so this is just a guess. This is a small guess. So else, okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small, unfortunately, the guess which I made, it's so perfect that it's not out of sync anymore. So I'll just put it a little bit here, and you will see that the audio and video will be okay. So what we want to do here is, this is a small video which I'm taking, and this video, okay, you must have seen two different sounds. Okay, this sound, the clear sound, is this strip, the topmost strip, which was the Zoom 1 audio in a high quality audio. This one was the part of the video, and that audio is little bit dumb and dull, and that's why, and this audio is not in sync, and that's why you will see the repeated sentences. Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video. Okay, so this strip started earlier, the clear audio. So obviously the starting position of this strip needs to go down further on this side. So I would say that start frame, here is the start frame on this side, right side, where you see my cursor, there is a start frame, and then you can drag and drop, and I'll go back there and I'll play this again. Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video which still there is a gap. What is the problem? Because this strip still starts a little earlier. So what I'll do is, I'll still pull it further, and so this is the step which you have to do. You have to repeatedly, you have to keep this audio from the video on. At the same time, you have to have the strip with the perfect audio, which is in my case this one, and this one is the audio from the video, and then you play it together, and then you bring it both the sounds at the same position where you will not be able to see two different sounds. Now let's see.
Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small
Still
video.
there is some little gap, so I think this is still behind, and I'll just take 1 or 2 frames and I'll just see again.
Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video which I'm taking, and this video would be just to...
I think my strip, this is now, it's behind, so probably I have to take it back, and I'll just play that again.
Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video which I'm taking, and this video would be just to show you that how you can record audio and video separately, and then using the Blender, which is a wonderful nice tool, and you can use that and sync that.
Now if you see, both the sounds are similar. I mean, there is no gap in this sound and this sound. It's so similar. So that's how you sync the audio. Now I have, as far as I have now this much clear sound here, I don't need this strip. So either I can delete it, or for now I would just hide it, and I'll just play this again.
Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video which I'm taking, and this video would be just to show you that how you can...
And perfect. So this is the one. So you know, these are the places. This is the, you know, the video where I'm just coming in and sitting down and all that. So what I'll do is I'll just cut out that video. So from here I'll go here and say K, and this would go away. This, unfortunately, the downside of that is that I lost my transform strip, so I'll have to include my transform script again, and I'll just want to see that that's not good. Actually, I didn't want to have this to happen, but let's see. So uniform scale, and then I go up here, and then I go down here, and then I go this side. So I think I should be good. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video which I'm taking, and this video would be just to show you that how you can record audio and video separately.
Okay, so I think now our audio and video is completely in sync, and we are ready to produce the final video. So we are good. What we will do is just make some minor modifications, and then we should be good. So I think I'll not go all the way up to 2355. I'll just go up to 2222, 2222. That's the end of my animation, and my start would be, let's see, my start is 224, so it starts at 224 and ends at 2222. So that's how my animation would be. So finally, if we render this video, and I'll just have to give the output folder, and I would like to output this in screen recording only. So this would be my output folder, and I would just quickly render this, and it will take some time. So I'll just start the render, and you will see that rendering has started, and if once it is finished, I'll be back. So I'll just pause the video here, and I think there is no need to pause. It should be quick enough. But this is the way you can use Blender for editing the videos and, you know, syncing the audio and video together. Not only that, Blender is a big tool. It's really huge, and somebody needs to understand that. I mean, you can make whole the Disney movies, completely Disney movies. You can have the mountains and plane flying by the mountains and somebody jumping off the parachute, and all those things you can do right in your PC without even going to the mountains. And that's what this tool can do, Blender. So it's a wonderful tool. It definitely requires more time to master it, and I'm not an animation master, but I did couple of things, and I was pleased to utilize this. You can make, the wonderful intro. Meanwhile, I can show you one of the intro which I made in Blender while this is rendering, and I'll just show you my intro. So if you see, this is the intro which I made in Blender. Looks nice, right? Okay, probably there might be a few more. Okay, here's the one. Let's see. That's the one. So those kind of things you can do in Blender, and probably I had done a couple of things, other things also under my learning. I had made a flag and there was a picture of myself and my wife, and I turned that into flag. Okay, I think our rendering is done. So this is the final video, and let's play that. This is the final video.
Okay, so what we want to do here is, this is a small video which I'm taking and this video would be just to show you that how you can.
We have the complete video rendered, and it is the audio and video in sync, and that's how we did it in Blender. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this and you learned this, and prayerfully you can learn this, and definitely you can master it. So here we go. Thank you. Bye.